Hi everyone, welcome to day 22 of my 30-day awakening challenge. These are the last moments of the sunset, so I wanted you to see it with me. Today was a challenging day, it still is, it's not over yet. Today is one of those days that I want a day off. I get why the society has invented weekends and holidays to make a shift and make some permanent change in our schedule. But here we don't have it because every day we live fully as it is. So we make sure to do exercise, we make sure to eat well, we make sure to rest well, we make sure to have time to sit with ourselves and everything day by day. There is no special day for that, as there is no special day for resting, because you have time to rest every day. So work is something that is part of life. It is life, as resting is life. That's the way we live here. And sometimes I get these flashbacks from the past saying, I want a day off, I want to just stay in bed, I don't want to do anything, like I don't want to exercise, I don't want to sit. But this day is part of my challenge and I follow the challenge, and besides it's not so big deal. Otherwise I will go crazy if I just stay in bed all day. So I did what I had to do. I was challenged. We did our walk today, so that was fine. That wasn't too challenging. We did the ice bath. That was fine. I did it short. The last sitting today we did half an hour standing instead of 1 hour. So I was challenged by the fact that I stood, but the length helped me to stick until the end. Now I cleaned one room, now I will clean the other. So I have cleaning to do today. Yes, I had some different discussions with Eagle today that triggered about family, about relationships, connection, about responsibility, about fears, about guilt. So that was a full day from all angles. I really feel like emotionally tired. Yeah, we talked about what is relationship, what is connection, and yeah, there is something in me that is that lost the meaning of connection, or that is in the process of establishing the true meaning for me about connection. And yeah, I'm not sure how exactly to share with you that, because it's a process I've been working and going through for quite some time. This process of being alone, of being independent, of being self-centered, of being non-emotional and uh, not to lean or um, to not to be needy. Yeah, there are many words to describe here about this process I'm going through, because I think one of my biggest weaknesses is dependency on my partner, attention, validation. So yeah, I'm working with Eagle and with everyone around me and those who are not around me about I'm working on this establishing a new kind of relationship of connection that is not based on dependency, on neediness, on past. And yeah, it's kind of scary because um, starting fresh every moment with yourself is fine because you adjust to yourself and you make the adjustments. You are in a way in control. But with another being that you keep changing and the other keeps changing and you adjust to the change around you, within you, with the other person, it makes it a bit more complex because you don't always get what you want to get, what you are used to get. And the more you live in the present, then the more you change because you are sensitive, you are alive, a living being that keeps changing like anything in nature. The more dead we are, the more unaware we are, then the less we change and the less we are aware of the change in us and in others. But there are so many changes that happen within us and around us every day, every moment, that living with someone like that keeps changing around you and you change and suddenly you're in different moods and different mindsets and have different sensations and different desires and different wantings. Suddenly you don't have patience, sometimes suddenly you do, and you are affectionate and then you are not, and you are closed and then you are distant. Even though you are always yourself, from the side someone else can interpret your behavior as this and that, because it's a relationship, it's a dynamic. And yeah, I do reflect on my relationships in the past and how people see me as an individual that is has a certain personality, that has a certain they have an idea about me, and I cannot change that, and I don't need to change that. I don't think there's a need for that. I just start to see that having this kind of a relationship isn't something that I really want to hold on to anymore. I want that the people in my life would not see me as a dead human being, as a memory. I want them to experience me as I am every moment, even though sometimes it's painful. Sometimes it brings reaction and it's challenging, and it can affect the dynamic and the environment. And when you coexist in the same space, it can affect many things around, but still it is alive. It is something that is is just our nature. So in a way it supports us to get closer to our nature, but it has a price to pay. um, yeah, so that's something that is affecting me. And yeah, I learned to let go from this idea as well. And yeah, I don't know what is my point in all of this, just sharing some reflections. I think it's a long process to go through, to let go of, um, yeah, to be free of um, identification with this persona I am no longer. That's it for today. Thank you. Good day.